Welcome back to the channel. In the previous video I showed you how to remove a timing belt on my Porsche 924 Turbo. In this video I'm gonna drain the coolant, remove some of the coolant hoses to get better access, and then I'm gonna remove the water pump. If you like my videos, please consider and subscribe to my channel. That is something that really motivates me in doing more videos and doing better videos. But enough talking, now let's get to the video. I have now drained the coolant from the car, and as I expected, there was a lot of rust in the coolant, mainly because there are two of these metal pipes in the car, and yeah, as you can see, the coolant coming out is really brown, and also as you can see in here, it's really brown. It's the same with the big pipe. And down here you can see some, it's not metal flakes, but feels like dirt maybe. So that's mainly because I think there hasn't been proper coolant in this car before, so the lines have started to rust. And that's really a bummer, because I can't get a hold of new ones for these. So I have to clean them up and clean them inside as well, and try to do some rust prevention inside. Don't exactly know how to do that, but we will find out. Also, in the other hoses we are gonna clean as well. You can see this big one here. A lot of rust inside, so big cleaning of all the major coolant hoses, and we're also gonna clean inside the expansion tank as well. As you can see, a lot of rust in there as well. So I think that's the main issue. Also, as I mentioned before, the radiator, I think we have also rust inside the radiator, so that is going to be replaced as well. I have ordered a part, but it's a few weeks away. So I have now removed the hoses, some of the hoses, like these here, and the one up here as well. To make it a little bit easier on myself, I removed the alternator just so I can access the hose there. And as you can see, we still have a lot of rust, so I think it's really good to do an overhaul of this coolant system. So now I'm gonna remove the water pump. This hose here is really difficult to remove, so I'm thinking of removing it when I have the water pump loose. I think that's the best idea for now. Yeah, so only the water pump left, and then we are gonna have a look at that one. Here we have the water pump. Now it's out, and as you can see, there's a lot of dirt around it, and I think that has to do with the gasket leaking, so the dirt gets stuck. But inside you can see that it doesn't look too bad. Of course, it's not brand new, but anyway, that's out. And as you can see here, this is where the entrance to the block is. So I have removed that. We have to do a bunch of cleaning here before we install the new one. The water pump is fastened with 5 bolts, 2 30mm and 3 10mm bolts. Not that hard to loosen, but we need to clean this really good before installing. So that's that. Now, since I also removed the alternator, we have the ability to take a look at this hose that goes to the intake. It's really oily, and down there you can see that's a lot of oil. So I'm gonna take a look at that and see what might be the cause for it to leak that much. I've now managed to get this hose free that I was talking about. I don't know the purpose of it. I think it draws fumes from somewhere, and since it was leaking a lot around the hose connections, I thought it was maybe a blockage inside, but turns out it wasn't. So just gonna clean it up and put it back together and tighten the hose clamps, because down here it wasn't even tightened. So yeah, there is a lot of cleaning going to be happening soon before we start to put new parts back on. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope that you like what you see. I know it's a slow process, but that's how it is when you're working with cars. At least we got some things removed today, and it's gonna be really nice to just do a thorough cleanup and start slapping on some new parts. That's for the next video. I hope you like what you see, and if you do, please consider subscribing to my channel. It motivates me to keep on doing these videos. Thanks a lot for this time. See you soon.